I'm Chris Watson, and you've just been listening to the Radio Makers. And we're in Devizes tonight, and it's been a bit chilly, but it's heated up on stage. And I'm privileged to be stood amongst the Radio Makers themselves. It's quite close and personal, isn't it, tonight? It is, yeah.
No social distancing, is there?
And I'm talking to Andy at the moment, who's been singing his heart out. And Andy, who's been writing all the songs?
Predominantly it's myself and Bruno, the bass player. We kind of bring the songs to the band, to a rehearsal room, and we kind of write as a whole. So everyone brings their own parts and their own hooks to the songs.
It's been interesting what we said earlier, though, the fact that you are sticking to your originals. There are no covers in your
no covers. No.
That's uncompromising, isn't it?
It is. I mean, we believe in our songs, and yeah. We see no reason to do anyone else's. Yeah. Rather, someone was going away humming one of our tunes than appreciating us as a band, but humming a cover type thing.
Yeah, you've got a pretty good set of songs there, actually.
Thank you.
I think the more they're going to be listened to and who's going to hear them, they're going to be hooking.
They are, yeah. I mean, we're all fairly big on our pop music, and we all kind of try and out-hook each other. We all bring our own hooks to the songs.
Now, that's an interesting thing. Alt pop is what you describe yourself as.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, alternative pop.
The thing is, I had a bit of punk in there as well.
Yeah,
I did.
But there's a bit of pop in punk, isn't there?
Well, yeah, of course.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we don't like to kind of brand ourselves or pigeonhole ourselves. We're kind of our own unique sound, really.
I think you're always going to find that you've got your influences and they'll always come through.
Yeah.
You know, stuff that you listened to when you were young and you learned to play, you know, especially for me, learning to play guitar with some of those songs. Yes, they come through in the music, really.
Yes. We wear our influences on our sleeve. I mean,
that's right.
We don't shy away from that, really.
Well, we'll ask you about your influences in a minute. What's your influence for a start?
I mean, my main, the person I admire most is David Bowie.
Right.
But I love stuff like Duran Duran and Adam Yance and 60s stuff, the Beatles, the Stones, everything, a broad range, and modern stuff as well.
Okay, and that's coming through, obviously.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting, though, from the guitar point of view, I noticed an awful lot of styles there.
Did you?
An awful lot.
That's funny. That's what Mike said when he joined us last year.
I was loving it, actually.
Yeah.
There were so many different things to look out for in there. And,
Good.
Thank you. It's really nice.
Yeah.
So, where did you start playing? I know you're from Manchester.
Yes,
originally,
that's
aren't you?
right. Yeah. No, I grew up listening to David Bowie, same as Andy did, and I was in there right from the first time I saw Starman on TV. You know, and Mick Ronson, his guitar player, was my big hero.
Showing your age, though.
Still try and get a bit of that in every now and again.
I saw Mick Ronson live too, actually, by the way. I did, yeah.
Cool, yeah. So, I grew up listening to that stuff, and then the punk stuff, and then the 80s stuff. And there's still some modern guitar players that I quite like.
Yeah, I mean, you could do a Black Sabbath chord quite easily, couldn't you?
Oh, I could, yeah. I'd have to lose a finger or two, wouldn't I, to do that?
Well done about that, yeah.
But I think our unique sound is built round the juxtaposition of the bass and the guitar, because Bruno as a bassist is providing some really intricate bass lines, and the two together kind of mould this kind of really interesting sound. Yeah, I
was going to say that. Bruno, right. I was listening to your bass quite a lot actually through that, and the one the American one, was the Union or something like that.
US Icon.
Superb, yeah. Nice bit of bass on that, I thought.
It's quite minimal up to lots of the other tracks. Actually, it's got a simple bass line, but it does drive the song nicely.
Yeah, but it drove on, didn't it, nicely? So, what are you starting in bass?
Influence bass-wise, probably the biggest one is Mick Karn from Japan. But also, John Taylor, Simon Gallup from The Cure, and quite a few funky people as well. I do, there's a distant kind of funk in my bass playing, which doesn't necessarily come through.
Mike did say there's quite a bit of twang in it occasionally, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I did notice that now and again, and also, Mike, again, it's that great performance, I thought, all the way through. Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. So, how long have you been drumming for?
I got the drum kit at Christmas, and I thought I'd have a little go.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, many years.
Yes.
I have too many to say.
Okay.
But I joined the band, and like you were saying, when I listened to the Poseur and Echoes, and then all the other songs, I could see all the influences. So I could see the Who, in that. I can see the Kinks, lots of 60s influences and 80s.
Okay.
And that's what attracted me to the band. And hooky songs. They are catchy songs.
Yep.
To me, they're very poppy, catchy songs. Yeah, and I just love playing with these guys. And they're not a bad bunch either. They're pretty good.
You might mirror
Too
image
kind.
almost.
Not bad
aren't you, as
yourself.
well? But you were smiling, I noticed, all the way through.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, good.
you
Well, I
were,
was
yeah.
concentrating. So if I
fine
was
line-
smiling,
Fine line between a smile
that was
and
an
a grimace.
accident.
isn't
I
it?
was
Well,
concentrating
probably,
like mad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
So I do know you've been together 3 years you started?
Yeah, about
ago? Yeah, but Mike's only been with you.
He's only been with
About
us.
July, since last July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just under a year.
Yeah. So how are you finding it, Mike? I know you
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's challenging. I mean, the other thing which people may have picked
Yeah,
up or not,
yeah.
there's a few nine bar phrases in there, a lot of 2/4, a lot of half time, and that's part of the challenge. But I've enjoyed that challenge, and
Yeah,
hopefully I'm getting there now with that. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I have to say it's a pretty tight set. Pretty tight set.
Good, thank you.
You've got an album coming out sometime. haven't
We have recorded an album, and it's gone to so it's in the can, as they say.
Yep.
And it's we're waiting if it's being produced essentially. So we're not sure when it's going to hit the streets, but it is on its way. There's a single out, Echoes and Poseur is out on a single, which is available on vinyl and also available on Spotify.
you? 2020 you put that out, isn't it?
We did just before lockdown.
was,
Great
yeah.
timing, wasn't it?
The worst time.
Worst time. So yeah, but it is available digitally, but there is a physical copy of it as well, and that's been well received from all the people who have the reviews and stuff we had from it. So yeah, that's good.
I like the Poseur.
And we got some shows coming up as well, where hopefully we'll be able to sell some of the singles as well.
You'll
So
pose even more, won't you?
we will be able to pose.
Even more so than
yes,
now, yeah.
definitely.
Brilliant.
We'd like
You've got a
real
couple of
pose.
gigs coming up as well, haven't you?
We have, yeah. We are. Well, we're playing in Bradford-on-Avon at the beginning of April, and then we're supporting ExTC. Great back catalogue of songs there. It's only Terry Chambers, the original drummer, but anyway, those songs they stand up for themselves. And then we are supporting Gene Loves Jezebel as well, who were a kind of late 80s goth band. We're playing with them at the Exchange in Bristol, and that's about. And we're playing with Ant Trouble as well in Bristol as well. So yeah, we've got a few
Toyah
coming
in
up.
September.
And then we're playing with Toyah again in September.
Oh yeah, Toyah,
So,
yeah, of
We
course.
played with her in Manchester and played with her in Bristol, and she's a great lady.
Yeah, just an interesting thing about Toyah. Though, how did you fit in with her music? I mean, was it
Yeah,
pretty smooth?
yeah, because she's got a mix of. I mean, her music is predominantly pop, basically.
Yeah.
And she's playing all the old stuff, but is also playing new songs as well. And yeah, I mean, her fans appreciated what we were doing, so yeah, we went down well with her last time we played.
Yeah,
with
I
her.
really like Toyah. And I went to, I studied in Birmingham, and I found out she came from Solihull, which is the poshest part of
right,
Birmingham.
okay.
It's
Yeah,
quite interesting.
She's a wee lady, but
Yes.
she's a lovely lady.
Yeah, she is. She's
really
great.
nice. So
Okay, well, that's great. Thank you very much for that. And thank you, Radio Makers.
thank you.
Okay.
Very much.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you very much for having us.
Yeah.
We've enjoyed it.
All right, thank you. Good night.